In Doha's quiet halls, far from Gaza's devastation, indirect talks between Israel and Hamas are underway. The stakes are immense. Can these negotiations bring a ceasefire, or will they join a long list of failed attempts? Since the October 2023 attacks, Gaza has faced relentless bombardment, with civilians enduring catastrophic shortages of food, water, and medicine. International pressure and the scale of suffering have forced both sides to the table. Israel seeks the return of hostages. Hamas wants relief for Gaza and a pause in fighting. A brief truce last year showed negotiation is possible, but fighting quickly resumed. Now, with the crisis deepening, both sides are again considering a temporary ceasefire, prisoner swaps, and increased humanitarian aid. The Doha negotiations are shaped by mediators, Qatar, Egypt, and the United States, since Israeli and Hamas officials refuse direct talks. Qatar leverages its ties to both Hamas and the West, acting as a crucial go-between and shaping the terms of any deal. Egypt, controlling Gaza's Rafah crossing, uses its influence to push for stability and prevent regional spillover. The U.S., Israel's key ally, pressures Israel to accept a diplomatic solution and coordinates closely with Qatar and Egypt. Each mediator brings unique leverage, forming a fragile bridge over deep divides. Their behind-the-scenes efforts are the engine of this peace process. Without their coordination, even a temporary truce would be impossible. The talks hinge on three pillars: a temporary ceasefire, hostage and prisoner exchanges, and expanded humanitarian aid. Israel insists any truce be short, aiming to resume its campaign against Hamas after hostages are freed. Hamas demands a permanent ceasefire and Israeli withdrawal, fearing a pause only benefits Israel militarily. This core disagreement, temporary pause versus permanent end, remains the main obstacle. Political pressures complicate matters. Israel's government faces demands for both military victory and hostage returns, while Hamas must secure real concessions to justify the war's toll. Mediators struggle to bridge this chasm, knowing compromise is essential. The outcome will shape the region's future. Failure in Doha would mean renewed violence, more civilian suffering, and a deepening humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The risk of regional escalation is real, with tensions already flaring in Lebanon, Yemen, and beyond. A diplomatic collapse would embolden hardliners and could draw in neighboring states. Yet, even a temporary ceasefire would save lives, allow hostages to return, and bring vital aid to Gaza. It could break the cycle of violence and open the door to future negotiations. Success in Doha would prove that diplomacy is possible even between bitter enemies. The world watches, hoping this fragile flicker of hope can ignite a lasting peace.